Alrighty, guys. It's that time again. It's trailer time. We go ahead and head over here. We can see we got some silhouettes. So it's looking like definitely the one on the left is Asker with some angel wings by the looks of it. Oh, what kind of Halloween costume is an angel, by the way? Like, that's not a good costume. You're supposed to be scary, right? Like, what's so scary about an angel? Come on, Asker. You could do better than that. And then the one on the right is the one that seems to be up for debate. It's not really too clear who the one on the right actually is. Seems like a small person. Looks like they have a cat outfit on. I can just barely see cat ears, and then I have, like, what looks like cat gloves. I think it's some kind of cat. Probably like Sakura was from way back in the day when we had her in a cat outfit. So those are my guesses for whoever these are. Rogue Bladid, what's up, man? Oh, with the Star Force icon. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, Star Force was really good. Maybe not as good as Battle Network, but still really good, right? Like, I'm not going to say anything bad about Star Force. I actually really liked the story in the second Star Force. When they had that continent of Mu, and it, like, came out of the sea. That was pretty awesome. Alright, Wafer says right side is definitely Meg. Trust. I mean, it don't look thick enough to be Meg. I would like it to be Meg. I would like Meg to get some representation. My guess is that it's Asker and Lilith. I don't know about Lilith. Well, I don't really know much about Lilith either. I just know she's from Fates, which I haven't played, so that's not going to be one that I'd be able to identify. Alright, let's take a look over here. And surprise, surprise, we're just cleaning house in Aether Ray's defense. What a surprise. I guess we'll just play these while we sit around and chill for a bit. Alright, Tactics Advance, GGO. My guess is that it's Asker and Lilith. Oh, we read that one. Kage Ryuji, I'm early for once. Oh, my boy. Alright, there's no time that you gotta show up, right? Like, just pull up whenever you can. If you can. Like, I'm not telling anyone they have to be here. Alright, sup, Wafers? How you doing tonight? Is that a Naruto icon? Hold on, I could just barely make that out. It kind of looks like Naruto. I see, like, yellow hair and I see orange. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Angel Asker, please save me. Reconnecting the Wiimote. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I could never get into certain Wii games, like Mario Galaxy, for example. Now, I'm not one of the biggest fans of 3D Mario. I actually like it better when Mario is 2D. So, like, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World. Like, those are the type of Mario games I like. And then, like, New Super Mario Bros. On DS was really good. But the 3D Mario games, for some reason, I don't know. I was never really a big fan of those. Star Force 2 was really cool, but the battles were hard. I don't remember the difficulty being too bad in Star Force. I remember really liking the stories, though. The stories in basically all three of them were really good. But the gameplay in Battle Network was just so much better. Like, the way the map worked and the way you could combine your chips to make, like, the program advances, those were really good. And then you had the Navi customizer, and then it was just, like, Battle Network was such perfection, man. They're never going to strike gold like that ever again. All right, Vocaloid. What's up, Vocaloid? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Vocaloid? You doing good tonight? Ready for some spooky, scary Fire Emblem characters? Oh, what up, Nils Frazier? I'm so glad I budgeted my orbs for Halloween. I haven't had Fey Pass in a while, but getting Emblem Sigurd, Halloween Asker, and Ector Deer from his rerun at the end of the month worth. Oh, did they rerun Ector Deer? I might have to try to get him, because he's probably the best unit in the game that I don't have right now. It's like him and Nurgle are the two best characters that I don't have. So I'm going to just continue trying to get them whenever they show up. It's really hard to manage your orbs right about now, though. Because there's just, like, so many banners that you gotta summon on. And then they're making us summon for fodder, too. Like, it's not good enough to get one unit, one character, when you also have to get a second one just to get the fodder off of them. Alright, Kage Ryuji says, my picture is a female hunter in the Giganox armor from Monster Hunter. Has a vampire look to it. Oh, Giganox. That's not a monster that I've fought. Now, mind you, I've only played 3 Monster Hunter games, right? I've only played Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak, Monster Hunter World and Iceborne, and then... What was the other one on Switch? I think it was like Gen Ultimate or something like that. But I didn't even get very particularly far in that game because it felt really dated to go... Because I played World first. I played World and Iceborne first, and then I was like, oh, dude, Monster Hunter slaps. I should play some more of this. And then I saw Generation Ultimate on the Switch, so I got that. And it was way, way outdated compared to World. They had the loading zones and all that, so... I don't know, I like the open world style of Iceborne and World a lot more. Alright, Shane Giorgio says, in that case, have you tried Mario Wonder? I thought it was fantastic. That's the one on, Switch, right? Mario Wonder? The one where he gets the hat that turns him into, like, all the different things. I do have the game, I just never really played it. I never sat down and played it for real. Like, I got up to the part where I think you turn into a T-Rex. And then, like, that was as far as I got. I got up to that point and I was like, I don't know if I want to keep playing this. Oh, wait, no. That's not Mario Wonder. That's Mario Odyssey. The one that I just talked about. Mario Wonder, I did actually play Mario Wonder. That's the one with the elephant, right? Mario Wonder was actually pretty funky. That game is like an acid trip, man. It's so... How did they come up with that? Like, okay, Mario turns into an elephant, and then you get the Wonder Flower, and the levels just go haywire. Like, it's the wonkiest Mario game for sure. I don't even know what they were thinking with that. Chris Lee says, hey, Tacho, I had a battle that ended with me surrendering because... I was just in an infinite loop of a lone Emblem Ike trying to fight Marnie and not doing anything to her. She couldn't touch him either. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that too. Stuff like that can happen. Like, you just get into the late game and these units are non-stop healing and taking 0 damage. Alright, Shane says, no, Wonder is the new 2D one. The hat one was Odyssey. Yeah, I did actually play Mario Wonder. I completely forgot about it, too, because it's not a particularly long game, and it's not very difficult either. I would say it's, like, probably just, like, medium in everything. Like, medium in gameplay and difficulty and all that. So, it didn't really leave a big impression on me outside of how insane the level designs get when you get the Wonder Flower. Alright, Kage says, I like more crazy gameplay from old school Monster Hunter. Are the Monster Hunter old games better? I know a lot of people always say they're harder, and I can definitely understand why they might be. Because the gameplay was very antiquated back then. There's a lot of horror stories of, particularly Monster Hunter 2 on PlayStation 2, where I think Kushala Daora was the final boss of that game, or like the flagship monster of that game. And can you imagine fighting Kushala like in the old school Monster Hunter mechanics, where the game would have been clunky as hell, and the weapons probably weren't that good either? A lot of the reason why people don't like Monster Hunter World is because they made it easier, because the weapons are just better to control. Part of the charm of Monster Hunter is it being like hard as tits. Right? The game has to kick your ass. Otherwise, it's not fun. And they just made, like, Monster Hunter World weapons were so cracked. Especially bow. Like, bow is way OP. I'm a bow main, so I shouldn't be talking, but... goddamn, bow was so powerful in World, and then they made it stronger in Rise, too. Like, if it couldn't be good enough. But Bo is very fun to play, so I'm not gonna like complain too much. Chris Lee says, it's the only Mario game I actually played from beginning to end. Well, or the only one I played from beginning to end was Sunshine. Okay, Sunshine is one of the only 3D Marios I did like. I don't know what it is about Sunshine, though. Like, it's a very interesting one where you get the flood pack and you got to clean up all the... Like, what do we even call it? Like, the ooze or whatever it was that was taking over... Was it Delfino Plaza or wherever we are? With all the Piantas. Mario Sunshine would actually go pretty hard with a HD remaster on Switch if they did that. They might have already done that, in fact. And I may not just be keeping up with it. But, yeah, no, Mario Sunshine is the only 3D Mario game I really liked. Nor Hart, hello. What's up, Nor? How you doing? Ready for some spooky units tonight? I don't know how spooky an Angel Asker could possibly be, but maybe some of the other ones will be spooky, right? Like, I'm still waiting for a good-looking vampire. How is it possible that we've had so many Halloween banners and there's only been one vampire? And it was Henry from, like, year one. Like, how does that make sense? It doesn't, right? Like, come on. It's the most obvious design for Halloween, a vampire. And they only did it one time? Come on. Alright, this guy, whatever. I don't really care what this guy is up to too much. It doesn't look like he was able to win either, so whatever. TBC 1? Heck, I prefer the loading zones. The open areas slow things down and make the areas feel smaller, as you don't really cross into vastly different areas in each zone. The swamp map shows this well. The swamp map in Rise, are we talking about? That's actually my favorite area from Monster Hunter Rise, the swamp. Because it has that big Aztec pyramid all the way in the back that you get to explore. That's like such a wild map. It's really big. There's a lot of terrain. Like, the swamp is on the ground level. You can go deeper in where it turns into, like, kind of a big river type of thing. And you can also go above ground where it's more like a forest area. And then if you explore, they have the big pyramid in the back and, like, all that stuff. And then there's the waterfall section. Dude, the swamp area is so cool in Monster Hunter Rise. That's definitely my favorite area in that game. And then in Monster Hunter World, I would say my favorite area is probably just the forest area. Even though that's one of the ones that get people really mad because it's hard to navigate there. But I don't know. I thought the forest was really cool. Just exploring it is really cool. Wafer says, can we please get Donald this time? I feel like it wasn't that long ago since we got the last Donald. I think it was Summer Donald, right? Summer Donald with the Farmer's Tool or whatever it was called. Vampire Ray would go hard. Yeah, that actually would be a good fit. Ray deserves some love. I agree, Zerato. Absolutely. Ray was so badass in Fire Emblem 6. He's definitely the best Dark Mage you can use in that game. And he gets, like, absolutely no love in Fae. Because Sophia is waifu. So they just give her, like, all the love goes to Sophia. Even though she was really mediocre in FE6. Meanwhile, Ray, who is the guy in FE6, he gets nothing. I'm really hoping for Mythic Sombron. Oh, Sombron would go pretty hard. Yeah, we got Vampire Degensia. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Degensia. That's true. He did have a Vampire Alt as well. It's so crazy to me that they haven't done regular base Degensia yet. Like, he would be the most obvious unit to give a Dragon Alt to, right? Because they seem to love dragons. So I don't understand why... Not just Degensia either, but all of the dragons pretty much from Tellius. We don't really get them. Like Kirk Naga slaps. He's really cool. We don't have Nazir yet. He's really cool. The only white dragon ever. Personally, I feel Monster Hunter is better now. I love the older games, but they can be bull at times. Yeah. It's going to be like a love it or hate it kind of thing with old Monster Hunter games. I feel like only the people that were around back then that played them originally are going to like them. Because if you go from World and try to go back and play the old games, it just doesn't feel right. Because World just streamlined it and made so many improvements. But at the same time, like all of the die-hard Monster Hunter fans, they hate World. Because it made too many changes. Oh, Japanese dude, what's up, man? We might have Halloween Beast banner unit. It seems like the one on the right could be some kind of beast unit. I was thinking maybe Lethe or Liar. But how many times are they going to do Lethe, right? Like, they've done Lethe all the time. Out of all the Tellius beast units, it's always her. For some reason. Alright, the map you're talking about is the Flooded Forest. Yeah, that's what it was called. But I just call it the swamp, because that's what it is. It came from Monster Hunter Tri originally, and you used to have the underwater combat there. It felt denser as a forest, too. Now, I've heard a lot of people talking about the underwater combat from the original games. I think it was introduced in Tri. And the monster was, what, Lagaia Cruz or something like that? The monster who had underwater combat. That also seems like a love it or hate it kind of thing. I can't imagine fighting underwater in Monster Hunter. That seems like it would not be fun. Considering how the game is constructed. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if you slow down, like you move slower. Your combos change and all that. Probably feels like it would be more annoying than fun. Oh, I didn't even set up my teams here. Wait, did I? Hold on. So, Binding Blade and Awakening. We could actually use the team that I have here. Although, I didn't set it up for that, but... yeah, I guess we can use Binding Blade and Awakening for this. Alright, let's just go in like this, I guess. Alright, Sochan. What? Daspern Amatya. Okay, I have butchered that name. I'm so sorry. Tacho, show us your favorite build. Okay, after this, I'll show you my favorite build. In the meantime, let's just try to get through this mode without sucking. Isaiah, what's up, Isaiah? Isaiah Avedon Robinson. What's with all the like middle names all of a sudden? Halloween Valoria would go hard. Kagura Yuji says, you want to hear bad Plesioth in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite? Had a hip check hitbox that I call shitbox that would hit you without touching you. I mean, there's a lot of moves that do that, right? Like, Monster Hunter has a lot of bullshit mechanics. Underwater combat was fun, but not every weapon was balanced for it. I can imagine. I mean, it's already miserable playing like half of the weapons in Monster Hunter. Because they're not really designed well in terms of like just mobility. If you've never played Monster Hunter, the way that I would describe it is, imagine you're playing Smash Brothers, and every character is slower than Bowser. Pretty much. Unless you're playing a fast weapon like bow or dual blade. Which is the weapons that I like to use, but... I mean, I can mix it up too. I also like... Great Sword is pretty fun. Hammer can be fun depending on like how easy it is for you to hit the monsters in the head. Because you could get the stuns off. And then like Heavy Bowgun. Heavy Bowgun was really unfair though in Monster Hunter World when you could get spread and you could get the shield as well. That was pretty overpowered. It seems like ranged weapons are just always cracked in Monster Hunter. Tasha, do you think they will improve the writing on skills and weapons by using more keywords or perhaps summarizing in a more objective way? This is getting so out of control. I agree. I don't know if they're going to, but I would very much like them to. Now, in what ways could they improve on descriptions? Let's think about this. I would like them to do bullet points. I think that would work. Because at least then they wouldn't have to cut down on the text as much. They could leave the text as long as it is, but just break it up into sections as opposed to having it all be one big wall of text. It's so ugly having to look at that. Oh, where is the dancer veil? Okay, this guy has it. Okay. And then the boots are over there. I think we can win on the next turn. As long as I play this right. Hey, Tacho, what would you use in a flyer team right now? What are some good flyers? Kind of hard to think right off the top about that. I'm not too sure if there are any, like, super meta-relevant flyers at the moment. Probably the duo Nephany, I think, is pretty good. You could definitely get away with her. Man, I guess, like, Legendary Camilla still is pretty good. Oh, man, are we even going to be able to reach this guy? We still didn't even get the Dancer Veil yet. And then we have Ocean in the way. This is looking like one of those times where we're going to have to get lucky on the Dancer Veil. Oh, jeez. No, we can't do that. This guy has the boots too. That, like... Hold on. Let's try this. Let's get rid of this guy. I don't know if this is going to work. I think we might have actually lost this, but I'm going to try some tactics here. Alright, Heavy Bowgun is basically busted in every game since they end up with strats that just break hunts. Yeah. My favorite being a setup to turn level 140 Apex Rajangs in 4 Ultimate into target practice. Rajang is a fun monster. He's definitely up there. His turf war with Devil Joe was so badass in Iceborne. It's basically like King Kong versus Godzilla. Alright, let's use this Dancer Veil. Hopefully somebody useful gets refreshed here. Okay, we got very lucky. We got it on Igreen, so we can actually win. Had they done it on Catria, I think we lose. But we actually got a lucky roll for once on the Dancer Veil. Alright, what about Ninja Camilla? I'd consider her to be one of the best mage flyers. She probably is. I mean, she's definitely got access to better skills now. She was kind of falling off for a little bit. Okay, we are barely in tier 21. That is definitely not going to hold up because we still got 4 days to go. Okay, someone wanted to see my favorite build, so why don't we go ahead and show that off? Let's see here. Probably this, I guess. Like, this is the one that I'm still the most proud of. Oh, wait, no, not that. Why does she have that? Hold on, where is Ninja Lin? Here we go. Yeah, so Flared Sparrow, Assassin Strike, Tag and Speed 04, Blade Session. I could definitely give her Soaring Echo at this point. But yeah, Ninja Lin. If I didn't have this unit at plus 10, I'd probably just be unable to play Arena. Like, it is such a good thing that I have this unit at plus 10. So at least I can do something in Arena. Yeah, but that's definitely... Because I had to build it from scratch, right? Like, her base kit is not this good. So... That's probably the one that I'm the most proud of. I would have said this guy, but I think he wants Momentum 4 at this point instead of Potent. So, yeah, Potent not so good on him anymore, unfortunately. Even though I killed my Emblem Marth to get it. Like, that's a pretty deep investment, getting rid of an Emblem hero to get that. But at the time, it seemed like it was worth it. And that's probably about it. Like, there's not too many other builds that I really had to build from scratch. Because, like, a lot of these units just come with everything out of the box now. A true ninja warping, yeah. Yeah, I have Celica Ring on Ninja Lin as well. Halloween Ike, please. Not going to happen, but a man can hope. That would be something. All right, Rogue Bladid says, for me, the best flyer is Attuned Ivy. It's been months, and she's just the best on player phase and mobility. Yeah, Ivy is still pretty good. I haven't used her in a while. Let's just take a look quickly at what kind of flyers we have access to. Because, like, off top, there's not too many recent good flyers that I can think of. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the Summer Ingrid's Refine was pretty good, right? Like, her Refine I like a lot. But you wouldn't want to run her on a full-on flyer team, I don't think. Let's see here. Okay, armor and infantry with a range of 1, or a flying ally with a range of 1 get the attack and speed, the canto, and the 1 movement. Yeah, I guess you could run Ingrid then, because she's giving snap to flyers also, which is pretty good. So I guess maybe Ingrid would be an option. Obviously, Duo Thor, always an option. It just has the best duo button in the game, basically. Gulveig is still pretty good. The Brave Gulveig, you can give her a Celica Ring now, and she can still definitely get the job done. Bride Embla is very good, for sure. Then there's Duo Micaiah, who's really good. Hortensia's okay. And then, like, Legendary Camilla is good. I think the Duo Nephany is pretty good as well. So, like, there's definitely some flying options. It's just that it feels like we've been straying away from flyers recently in favor of mainly calves and infantry. Tacho, by the way, did you see how stupid Spring Carla is now due to Emblem Sigurd Ring with Momentum 4? Oh, that sounds very fun. What special are we giving to her, though? Because, like, she already has cooldown charge on her first turn. She gets -2. And it's, like, every odd number turn as well, I think. So she just keeps on pulsing herself. So, like, Momentum 4 seems a bit overkill on Carla. I guess you could run, like, AoEs on her, but yeah, I don't know. Like, what special are we giving to Carla? What unit released this year you say fell off the hardest? Oh. Probably Altina. The Desert Altina. She was basically the best Axe unit at the time. Like, the best Axe Omni-Tank, and now she's not even in the discussion anymore. So she definitely fell off pretty hard. Duo Leon fell off really hard. He was once the best unit in the game, and now he's, like, not even runnable thanks to Canto Curb. You gotta love it, too. Where is Duo Leon? Hold on. I want to show you guys something, because I love how they put this guy on a Hero Fest banner. Where the hell is Duo Leon? Alright, here he is. Yeah, I love how they put this guy on a Hero Fest banner. And then immediately the next banner had Canto Curb on it. It's like they're basically telling people to spend money on this unit, and then they just counter him within the next 5 days. That's the most insist thing they've ever done. Oh, man. They do that a lot, too. It's not like that's the first time that's ever happened. Hey, Tacho. Looking forward to seeing this year's Halloween banner. Hey, what's up, Shadow Demon? Picking up Sonic X Shadow Generations in a few weeks. Playing certain games next month, and random fact, I still hearing End of Service. I don't know about End of Service hitting this game. At least not for a little bit. we definitely still have time, because the game is still profitable. Tasha, don't say that. Poor Oblivion Knight. Oh, no. Yeah, Altina. Poor Altina. Altina needs a res-based godlike reflexes, so she can use Lagoon's Friend 4 and Null Sea Disrupt Echo. Yeah. Like, a lot of the things they gave Altina just didn't mesh well with future releases. Like, a lot of what she's doing is based on her special, and she can't run Lagoon's Friend 4 with it, and she can't run Echo skills with it either. So, it really hurts her, the way that they constructed her at the time. She wasn't really a unit intended to age well. Okay, let's do some other modes here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we have AB. Let's do that. Yeah, I used to hate doing this mode, and then Celica Ring came out, and now it's a joke. Like, AB has taken a nosedive in difficulty ever since the Emblem Rings. Okay, so we have Fire and Water Season right now. I guess we'll go with... What do we have access to here? Let's take a look. I guess we'll just go with water, because I have Chrom. Yeah, we'll just water bless whoever. Alright, we'll bring Lloyd, and we'll bring Kana, and then we'll bring one more. Somebody else who scores really good. I guess Fargus. Yeah, I think Fargus is the next highest scoring unit we have here. And we'll just water bless all these guys real quick. Reconnecting Wii Remote. I think Faye will still last a year or more at the minimum. Yeah, it seems like the game is not really in immediate jeopardy. Although they have been definitely alienating some players, though. What's funny is I feel like the game is in a better spot now than it's been in a while. And people just don't care. People still hate it regardless. They could make the game improved, and I feel like still people would hate it. It's like we've gotten to the point where nobody wants to hear the opposite anymore. They've made up their mind that Faye sucks, and they don't want to hear otherwise. Which is really unfortunate, but... I mean, that's just how it is, I guess. Alright, we'll just give him that, whatever. Alright, this guy, we can give him Distant Counter. And we'll give Kana Distant Counter. Alright, she already has it. And then this guy, we'll give him Bonus Doubler. And then let's just make sure that we have a good pair up here with Chrom. Let's see, who is he? Okay, paired up with Gulvig. Okay. Oh, let's give some rings out here, too. Let's go ahead and give... Let's give Sigurd ring to... Who do we want that on? I guess we'll give it to Chrom, so he gets 3 mobility. We're going to give the Celica ring to Lloyd here. And that's pretty much all that matters. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Let's give the Celica ring to Gulvig, actually, because that's who's paired up with Chrom here. Let's make sure Gulvig can just wipe out everything. Okay, and then we'll also give Gulvig a seal here. Let's give her, I guess, attack speed solo. I probably should have prepped my teams beforehand. Yeah, and then that should be good enough. We can also give Lloyd the Marth ring, and then we'll call it a day here. That seems good enough. Alright, Zerato says... You need to have at least an effect plus 12 speed over Felix since he has built-in Phantom. Good luck. Not only that, too, but his people really underlook how good Felix's C skill is. Because it also nullifies bonuses for whatever reason. This is like the most retarded thing they've ever put on this skill. Like, it turns off your bonuses. Why? Remember when lull skills used to be the thing? Like the go-to for B-slot passives, and now we could just get it for free out of some random C skill? It's so crazy. Like, what were they thinking with this skill? It's just +1 movement permanently, and then lull. And then stats also, because why not? Yeah, so it's really hard to beat this guy on a speed check when he's doing that. And then he has phantom speed, and then he's getting the lull effect and all that. Yeah, Felix is really something else. Alright, that's what I do to tank Felix, is use Marnie. Marnie doesn't always work, though. If he's getting null follow-up from somewhere, Marnie can't do anything. Alright, we'll grab this legendary Edelgard here. Lario 365. Lario. Oh, he deleted his message before I could read it. My full investment, Gonzalez can outspeed and kill Felix with support if the enemy team doesn't have offensive support. That's the problem, though. They probably will. Because Robin is already giving attack and speed up 6 and ice. And Robin is everywhere. Celeste Palacios, the cooler Celestia. Understood, thank you. I'll see what I can do to work around it. Oh, was Celeste asking a question here? So, blue unit faster than him. Would legendary male Robin work for this situation? Legendary male Robin is green, isn't he? I thought legendary male Robin was a green unit. If Faye gets end of service in the future, what would happen to you in general? To me? I mean, nothing. Life goes on, right? I'll just play a different game, I guess. Probably Pokemon. It would feel strange not covering Faye, though, because I've been doing it for 7 years at this point. Like, that would definitely take some adjusting to get used to. But other than that, this game, I'm not super attached to it, so whatever happens just happens, I guess. Okay, let's see here. Oh, man. Is Gulve going to be able to reach... If I repo Edelgard up, will I be able to reach this Lake Jarn? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I will. I think so. Alright, let's go for that. Okay, no. Apparently not. So that was a complete waste of time there. Wow, this sucks. I guess we just wait a turn here then. Alright, let's have Lloyd bait Ymir. And unfortunately, I think that's really the only move I can make on this turn. Yeah, we kind of got screwed over with the spawn points. They released Faye 2. Faye 2, oh boy. I don't know if Faye dies, I don't think they're going to do a sequel. Have you tried Pokemon Pocket? Oh, that came out already? I heard about it. Isn't that just like Pokemon TCG? For the most part. I might check that out. What's interesting is that they actually let you trade in that game, which is not typical of games like that, right? Like, usually those types of games, like gachas in general, they will not let you trade with people. But Pokemon Pocket lets you trade, which I think is interesting. How is that going to work with people that re-roll accounts? Like, what if you make an alt account and you re-roll it to pull the new thing, and then you just trade it to your main account before you delete the re-rolled account? Is that not a possible thing you could do? Someone will let me know. Someone who plays that game probably has a better understanding than I do. Okay, this is really, really awkward. We have gotten really RNG screwed here with how much waiting we have to do. You leave that Lake Jarn alone. Oh, boy. We got a Lake Jarn stand in the house. I like Lake Jarn. She's definitely one of my favorite OCs, for sure. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's start by doing this, I guess. Alright, we can swap into Gulvig. Let's move Kana out of the way, and let's go ahead and bop Asker right there. The Face Palmer says Pokemon Go has trading, and it costs a lot of resources to trade with a new account. Oh, so you can't trade without having the resources to do it. That's interesting. That would be like in Fae if they wouldn't let you... They would let you trade heroes, but you have to spend orbs on every trade you do. That'd be interesting, actually. Maybe they could get away with that. Like letting people trade, but it costs orbs. It becomes a matter of who's more invested, with Felix on +1 probably being faster than a +5 attuned Erica. Yeah, didn't Erica also have Phantom Speed built in? People were really sleeping on Erica. And I can't understand why. I think she's a pretty good unit. Maybe I'm alone in that sentiment, but I don't know. I thought she was pretty good. Alright, hopefully this doesn't go too much longer. Zeph Tatoes. Yeah, a lot of time people yeet him or he warps to you, so he's solo for the most part. I guess we're talking about Felix here. A Fire Emblem fighting game would go insanely hard. We kind of have that. Like Fire Emblem Warriors, kind of, but not really. It's sort of like a fighting game, but it's not actually. H3 is good, but Ike exists, unfortunately. Erica was crazy good. She still is. You just gotta pray the team doesn't have Felix. No, but also, like, a well-supported Erica is just really good. And it doesn't seem like a lot of people realize that. Alright, we are really gonna go for the slow game here, I guess. We're taking a long time to clear this, but at least we are doing it. Okay, we can swap into Lloyd right there, and I think we're good. Alright, Face Palmer says, not orbs, free-to-play currency, but like trading a unit wouldn't be sustainable. Also, free-to-play currency seemed important to build units. Would be like spending 20k feathers, but you constantly +10 free-to-play units. Redwind says, just give Erica a new kit. Yeah, you kind of have to. You really need to speed focus Erica if you're building her. Like, you gotta ditch Attuned Echo. Or not Attuned Echo, you gotta ditch her C skill, definitely. Times Pulse, you gotta give her something better. And then you gotta have a lot of support with her. But Erica can definitely work still. I'm surprised people thought she was bad. Like, are we reading the same unit here? The meta moves so fast. Yeah, definitely. Oh, wow. What the hell? All of a sudden, Gilliam. Gilliam kicking Edelgard's ass. That's not something I expected. Who would have thought? Gilliam, of all people, with color disadvantage, is just too badass for Edelgard. Okay, sure. Sure thing, Gilliam. Scarecrow, what's up, Scarecrow? How you doing tonight? Hopefully good, I would imagine. All right, Vibra says, I think so many people slap at least one Hardy Bearing unit on their team, and Erica is caught up in that. Yeah, but Vibra, there's only one Hardy Bearing seal. This is a problem. We need more than one Hardy Bearing seal, or more units need to have Hardy Bearing built into their weapon. It's so dumb that there's only one seal, and then there's a billion units that are abusing Vantage and Desperation right now. So we can't even, like, properly counter them. I didn't even know people thought she was bad. I guess it's because Vantage tanking is a little cringe. Yeah. Mainly only because of Hardy Bearing, though. Because, like, if that wasn't the case, then Vantage tanking would be on top for sure. Yo, Tatro, who's your favorite male and female character from Jugdral, So, Genealogy, and Thracia? Oh, Sigurd and Ira. Like, that's not even a question. I'm a big fan of Part 1 from FE4. Part 2 is good too, but, like, for me, the story in Part 1 was so fire. And I mean that figuratively and literally, if you recall what happens towards the end there. But, yeah, Sigurd is a man's man. He is easily the best lord besides Ike. He may be even better, because Sigurd, like, unlike all of the other lords in Fire Emblem, Sigurd starts off as the man. Like, Ike is not immediately the man. He starts off really weak, actually, in Path of Radiance. You gotta baby him a little bit. And then once he promotes on Chapter 17, then he becomes the man. But Sigurd, just right out the gates, he is the man. Okay, what else do we have to do here? Let's see. Oh, also, we have 15 minutes to do Arena Assault. That is not enough time. And also, I have to build teams, too. Oh, boy. All right, let's just quickly build some teams here. We're just going to reset everything and hopefully be able to build some quick teams that can win. I might have to turn the animations off for this, but yeah, we're not going to spend too much time here because the trailer is going to catch up to us. I've been spending too much time reading chat, that's why. We're not making much headway here. Okay, let's grab Crom, and then let's grab all of the guys who I just blessed. Actually, I might want Ninja Lin over Fargus here. So now we got a Water Bless Ninja Lin. Alright, sure, whatever. Okay, we do that, and then let's give this guy Distant Counter, and then we'll give Crom some better A skill. I'm not going to go crazy with seals and rings and stuff for the other teams, but just like this first team has to be good enough to win fights here. Okay, Crom's got the Sigurd ring. I guess that's fine. We'll give him bonus doubler as well. And then we'll give Lynn Blade Session. And we'll give her Celica ring, and that should be it. Probably a better idea that I give the Sigurd ring to Lloyd, actually, if I think about it. Yeah, I might actually do that. Let's give it to Lloyd. Because Crom, he doesn't need mobility that much. He can always just repo and get extra moves. So we'll give Crom the Ike ring, I guess. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, and then for these other teams, we'll just choose whatever I have on hand here. So, Water, Fire, Astra, Anima. Okay. And then we'll just start with Dancer. We're just going to, like, dance sweep all of these fights. Hopefully. Alright, that's... yeah, that should be good enough. Yeah, that seems fine by me. Okay. Alright, then we'll just sort by this. These are like all the meta units that I've got. I gave them all the purple hearts so I could find them easy. Alright, Isaiah says I would like for them to be at least Liana, if anything. Oh, I guess we're talking about Warriors 1 now. Liana from Warriors 1. Oh, boy. Liana and... What was the other guy's name? Rowan? I think it was. The Lemon Twins. Did anyone really like them? I don't know. I feel like they weren't that likable. Maybe that's just me, but whatever. Okay, there's no way Felix is losing. We could just bring, like, whoever for the rest of this. Why don't we bring Sheeta? Why not? Alright, then Gulveg can sweep another fight. Pretty easy. Yeah, we'll get charge on her, sure. Okay, Sharena should be able to sweep a fight. Yeah, we'll bring her. We'll bring Sigurd. Well, that might be overkill. Sigurd should be able to carry a team by himself. So we'll bring him. We'll bring, like, Vale. Just get some support. And I guess we'll bring, like... Who else? It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's bring Gatekeeper, whatever. Okay, then over here... Okay, we can bring Sharena this time. Sharena might need a little bit more help. So we'll bring, like... We'll bring Lucina to get Treachery on her. And then we'll bring Hathroon for the Nectar. Okay, next fight we'll bring... Let's see here. Okay, we still have this Gulveg. We can use her. Let's grab a Toon Micaiah. And then we'll grab... Who else is good for Gulveg? Does she cut DR? She probably does, right? Okay, she does. Does she not cut DR? There's no way. Yeah, wow. Mythic Gulveg does not cut DR. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll bring Camilla then. I actually didn't realize she didn't do that. That's funny. Alright, and then final team. Let's see here. What do we want? I think we used just about all the hard carry units. So it's going to be interesting now. Okay, we'll bring the Brave Gulveg, I guess. We can bring Legendary Hinoka to get charge on her. And then we'll get, like, some other really good unit. I guess maybe Brave Alphonse. Alright, sure. We'll try this. Yeah, I can't imagine this taking too long. We'll just, like, sweep solo with all of my frontline stuff that we got here. Alright, Nebby says, Tasho, you gotta hustle. You got 8 minutes. I'm gonna do my best, Nebby. Oh, man. Now we gotta give, like, rings to everybody, too. I would really like it if they would add the ring option to the change skill screen instead of the, like, skill slot section. That's so cumbersome to do. It would just go by so much faster if they just put it, like, right on the edit skills section. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. She doesn't need anything else. I just want to make sure all the Gulvegs have the Celica ring, pretty much. Because that's, like, the only thing they really need. And then the rest can be whatever. Nobody cares. Alright, and then this final one here, we'll just go ahead and give Celica ring again. And that should be it. Okay, hopefully we don't take any L's, right? I'm gonna play fast. So if I'm not reading the chat, I haven't been reading chat in a minute. So my bad, guys. Sorry about all that, but we got a really clean house here. We have 5 minutes to go to clean Arena Assault. Can we do this? I'm gonna play as fast as I possibly can. I don't even care what the scores are. Whatever. Let's just go. We got to haul ass here like we're in a NASCAR race. All right, we're going to have to take our time here for this first turn. Okay. All right, come to us. And now we'll just destroy everything that we can possibly. All right, that's fine. What an interesting thing here. Byleth does not have save. That is such a surprise. You don't see that often. All right, there we go. That's one fight down. Can we do this, guys? This is a race against the clock here. We got to beat Arena Assault in 5 minutes. All right, 4 minutes now. Wait, how much time do we have? I can't even see the clock that well. Elephant, what's up, Big Toch? What up, Elephant? That's a dope name, Elephant. Okay, we got to watch out for Sigurd because he moves like 500 spaces a turn. So that could be annoying. Hopefully we don't get jumped by like any crazy tactics here. Like some about random unit having guidance 4 or something. But I don't think so. Alright, get rid of her. And I guess we just run away for now. And we'll come back and get the rest later. Okay, there we go. Sigurd over there. Pretty crazy how Felix just bodies Sigurd like nothing. Okay, Alir has got the Sigurd ring. So we're going to have to just like wait a little bit more again. I think we can draw back here. Yeah, we can definitely do that. And then she's got Celica ring. I don't think that's too big of a deal. All right, GGO says, Tacho, you can select Emblem from the skill sets menu. Yeah, I know that, but it's that's really slow. I would rather they let us do it some other way. As opposed to doing it from there, you know? Like, from the menu where we change skills, I think would be better. And also faster. Okay, that's 2 fights down. Oh, we brought Chloe by accident to 2 fights. That's not good. We'll save that team for the end. Somebody should have told me I had Chloe on 2 teams there. Now this is going to take a little bit more time here. Okay, she has the Sigurd ring, so we got to watch out for that. Okay, see, they keep going nuts with these movement rings. Oh, also, we got to watch out because he's not going to get his extra action if he only hits 1 guy. So we're not going to be able to, like, Gale Force with him on this turn. But I guess that doesn't matter too much. Okay, they are really making this hard on us, aren't they? Oh, why does he have that? Oh my gosh. Gatekeeper, come on. Why do you have Harsh Command? Come on, Gatekeeper. You know better. It's my AR build, that's why. Alright, Noir says, sleepy time for me. Good night, Tacho in chat. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Noir. Definitely nice to have you while we could. Alright, there's another fight down. Arturo, what's up, Arturo? Hey, Tacho, I finally got Duo Carla, but got 2 more Duo Annas. But the banner before the free summon for the Emblem hero, I got Emblem Sigurd on the free pull. Oh. Sounds like some fire there. Okay, we got 2 fights to go, man, and we got 2 minutes to go, we got 4 fights. I think we're not going to be able to do all of this in time here, unfortunately. But, guys, I'm trying. I'm trying as hard as I possibly can. Okay, we lose a unit there. Okay, yeah, this is a lost cause. We just lost the unit, so... yeah, we might have to just not worry about doing this and just go straight to the trailer. We have, like, negative time, dude. Yeah. Time is running out. No, time is actually already ran out. Okay, Man. Why does this game have to take so long to do fights? And I love how I say that. This is like the abridged version, too. We're actually going as fast as possible. Okay, she lives. That's real unfortunate. Alright, we'll go for that. We can't even use the duo skill, I don't think. Yeah. Because the only one who acted here was her. Okay, time is up. Alright, we had 3 fights to go. We weren't able to do it. So I'm just gonna, I guess, finish this later. Alright, that's what happens when you read chat. you actually don't focus enough on the game. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up this trailer if it's anywhere. Okay, trailer is here, it looks like. Alright. Okay, y'all ready for this bad boy? Are y'all ready for this? I hope you guys are ready for this. Hey, what's poppin', sexies? It's your boy here, and we are back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and it's my favorite time of the year. Halloween. My favorite seasonal banner. Are they going to deliver the goods this time? Let's see. Now, it's pretty obvious there's going to be a Halloween Asker, so I wonder who else is going to be here. Who are the other units? Okay, so we are starting off with Asker. Oh, it's not an Angel Asker. It's more like a Kid Icarus Asker. What the hell? He's got a toga on, and he's got the wings there. This dude looking straight up like Pit. Okay, so Asker is going to be an infantry beast colorless type. It would have been funny if they made him a flying type because he's got the wings there. that would have been something interesting. Getting a flying type Asker. Alright, but the artwork looks pretty good. Okay, so they conveniently didn't show his stats there. I wonder why. Horn of Harvest, 14 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. Foes with a range of 1 can't move through spaces adjacent to unit. Foes with a range of 2 can't move through spaces within 2 spaces a unit. So built-in bulwark. For allies in 2 spaces a unit, recovers HP to those allies as their combat begins. And reduce the effects of deep wounds by half during combat. Oh boy, he's got Nectar support. If target's defense is better than foe's defense, X is 20% of target's max HP, plus the difference between stats times 4. Yeah, it's basically Breath of Life 4. This kid has built-in Breath of Life 4. Also, if the foe initiates combat or if the foe's HP is over 75% at the start of combat, inflicts a penalty on the foe's attack and defense during combat equal to 6, plus the number of allies in 3 spaces a unit times 3, with a max of 15. Reduce the effects of deep wounds by half during combat. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit's defense. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by 20% of unit's defense. And recovers X HP to unit as unit's combat begins. X HP. Where is X? X is 20% of... Where is X here? Is that like just an addendum from his Breath of Life? I guess. Yeah, I guess it is. And then at the start of turn, if units adjacent to beasts or dragons, he transforms. Otherwise, if he's solo, he transforms. Then he gets 2 attack. He gets 7 damage on special and tempo. Okay. Alright, so far he seems pretty good. Just Breath of Life support built into an Asker unit is obviously good. Alright, then we have Sturdy Beast here. 3 hit special, brand new beast special. Boost damage by X% of unit's defense when special triggers. If transformed, X is 50, otherwise X is 40. If both of the following conditions are met, reduce damage from foe's next attack by 40% during combat. Units or foes special is ready, or units or foes special triggered before or during this combat. And unit is transformed or unit's defense is better than the foe's defense -4. Yeah, is this not just better than the beast skill that Ector Deer had? What was that one called again? Fierce Beast? This one looks a little better. Not by much, though. It's like slightly better. It's not like better enough that you would have to pull Asker just to get this, but it does seem a little bit better. Okay, then we have Distant Bonus Doubler. We got Reopening. They couldn't give him Lagoo's Friend. But no, they actually couldn't because his special is not a high enough cooldown count to run Lagoo's Friend. Alright, and then we have Connected World. Okay. If unit can transform, transformation effects gain. If unit is in 2 spaces of an ally from a different title than unit as a trigger condition. Oh, wow. That's new. We've never seen that before. Like, adding a different way to transform? Huh. And then if defending an Aether raids at the start of enemy turn 1, if conditions for transforming are met, unit transforms. Okay, so he transforms at the start of enemy phase in Aether raids. At the start of turn and at the start of enemy phase, except in summoner duels. If unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, or any allies from a different title, grants attack and defense up 6, resonant blades, resonant shields, and also reduce percentage of foes' non-special DR by half. Oh my god. Support much? Kid gives Breath of Life 4, and then he gives resonant blades, resonant shields, DR pierce, and attack and defense up 6 to allies in 3 spaces. And also the pulsing is still there. For unit and allies in 3 spaces, a unit is special cooldown count is at its max value, gets -1. Oh my god, he is so gross. What the hell? If unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack, defense, and res up 5 to unit, and reduce damage from foes' attacks by 40% during combat. And also, if unit's special cooldown is at its max value after combat, gets -1. So he has times pulse 4, essentially. And for allies in 3 spaces of unit, if special cooldown count is at its max value after combat, grants special cooldown count -1. What the hell? Times pulse 4 support. What the hell is this? Bro. Talk about giving the middle finger to anyone who summoned for times pulse echo. Like, if you summoned for Temera, you're just immediately getting punished. Because now you don't even need times pulse echo. You just run this guy, and everyone has times pulse echo. Without having to run times pulse echo. Jesus Christ. This is the first unit on the banner. What are the rest of the units going to do? Goodness gracious. They had no chill with this guy. Like, just none at all. And still, they refuse to show stats. Okay, it was Lethe. I kind of thought that it might have been Lethe. Why is it always Lethe? Can't we get other beast... Do other beast units not exist? I mean, yeah, she was definitely a popular character in Path of Radiance. I do like her a lot, but I don't like her enough to give her 50 alts. Like, come on, let's get some more representation. Alright, regardless, we have her with... what is the point of Lethe dressing up like a cat? She's already a cat. This seems counterproductive. They could have put her in a different outfit. Okay, she is a Blue Beast Cavalry type. Okay. Alright, we do get to see her stats at least. There's a Kanegus on the map. Interesting. Okay, 40 HP, 60 attack, 47 speed, 35 defense, and 24 res. Okay. So, Hungry Cat Fang. Okay. 14 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. At the start of turn, if unit's special trigger or special cooldown is at its max value, gets -1. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants a bonus to all stats equal to 5 plus the number of foes in 3 columns of 3 rows centered on unit, times 3, with a max of 14. Neutralize effects that guarantee foes follow-ups and prevent units follow-ups. And neutralize guard. And also, when unit special triggers, nullifies foes' damage reduction effects. And then also, if unit's HP is over 25% at the start of combat and unit's special cooldown is at its max value after combat, grants another -1 after combat. And then we have the Cavalry Beast transformation effect there. Is she a demote? What the hell? This looks like demote energy, actually. We got Dragon Fang, Attack and Speed Clash 3, Speed and Defense Near Trace. This is demote energy. But why is she in slot 2 if she's the demote? That's so weird. Huh. Yeah, there's no way she's a 5-star banner unit with that kit. Oh, who is this? Is that Na? That's very oily. Like, the colors look very oily there. It's like an oil painting Na. Okay, we have a Green Breath Dragon Armor. Alright, they always give us a dragon for Halloween, right? It seems like. Okay, so this time we got Na. So what is Na capable of? Stone of Delights, 16 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger, adaptive damage. At the start of turn, grants -1 special cooldown count to unit and to any ally with max HP less than unit's max HP. Oh, that's kind of like what Jarek does, right? Jarek does basically infantry pulse to all allies. So that's pretty good. Okay, also, if unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts a penalty on foes' attack, defense, and res up 5, plus the number of allies in 3 spaces of unit times 3 with a max of 14. And if unit triggers save, then value is just 14. Okay, then also deals X damage and reduce damage from foes' attack by X, where X is the unit's max HP minus the foe's HP at the start of combat, with a min of, or max of 16 and a min of 8. That should be non-pierceable DR as well. Interesting. Okay. So she's probably going to have a lot of HP, if this is the case. Also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special and unit's res is better than the foe's res plus 5 during combat, you do Scowl on them on their first attack. And if unit is in 3 spaces of an ally and unit's special cooldown count is at its max value after combat, grants -1 special trigger after combat. Why do they all have Times Pulse? Like, what is this? Times Pulse for the banner? Okay, then we have Armored Blaze. We have Earthfire Boost. We have Dragon Scales, huh? And then a Tier 4 save. What the hell? Okay, hold on. We're going to get to that in a second. Dragon Scales. If the foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is over 25% at the start of combat, inflicts attack, defense, and res -X on the foe, where X is 4 plus the greater of the difference between defense stats or difference between res stats. So unit's defense or res minus the foe's defense or res with a max of 11. If either of unit's stats are greater than or less than foe's stats, difference is treated as 0. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before foe's first attack. Okay, that's pretty good. That's like Shield Fighter almost. And then reduce the percentage of foe's non-special DR by half. Wow. This should probably be givable to all... givable, that's not even a word. You could probably give this to all dragons, right? Because the prerequisite here looks like Dragon's Ire. And it's just got Shield Fighter, essentially. That's pretty good. This is like non-armor Shield Fighter, but it's only for dragons. That's pretty interesting. Okay, and then defense and res twin near save. If foe with a range of 1 initiates combat against an ally within 2 spaces of unit, triggers save on unit. So it's near save, right? If foe's range is 1, grants defense and res up 4 to unit during combat. Any reduced damage by X% effects that can be triggered only once per combat by units equipped special skill can be triggered up to twice per combat. Huh. Excluding boosted special effects from engaging. Only the highest values applied, doesn't stack. That's for Emblem Ike's Ring. Because, oh my god, that's a good foresight that they had there to not let you use this with Ike's Ring. That would have been stupid, actually. Okay, then also recover 7 HP to unit when unit deals damage to foe during combat. It's just better save. Like, better near save, in fact. Wow. Okay. What else is there to say? It's just a better save skill. Okay, so here is her transformation. She is the same, like, very weak and friendly looking dragon from Awakening. They fought with bubbles, right? The Awakening dragons, they attack with bubbles. they were so undragon-like. They're more like friendly little lizards than dragons. Okay, are they going to show us her near save in action? Let's see. No, they aren't. Oh, here's a duo hero, by the way. Well, not duo, but harmonic hero. So we've got Adult Tiki and Idun, huh? Or no, it's not Tiki, it's Nagi. Oh, okay. The Forgotten Dragon. Nagi. What's up, Nagi? It's been a while. Alright, then we have Red Breath armor type here. Maybe they have the tier 4 far save, I'm guessing, since they already put that on the that we just saw. This one probably has far save 4. I love this Idun sprite. Look at her. She's all pouty and then Nagi's all happy. Why do they always do this? There's always like one pouty sprite and then one happy sprite. In all the harmonics, all the duos. Why can't they both be happy? Okay, opposing stones, 16 might. Effective against dragon, -1 special trigger. Nullifies effective against armor, that's very good. If foe's range is 2, gets adaptive damage and also built-in distant counter. Okay. Reduce damage from AoEs by 80%. Oh boy, yeah, that's good. Grants weapon triangle advantage against colorless. Okay, that's also good. At the start of turn, if unit special cooldown is at its max value, gets -1 special cooldown to unit. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is over 75% at the start of combat, inflicts a penalty on foes. Attack, defense, and res equal to 5 plus number of allies in 3 spaces of unit times 3. With a max of 14, and if unit triggers save, it's just always 14. And reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of res during combat, and after combat recovers 7 HP to unit. Also, if unit special cooldown is at its max value, gets -1. Yeah, this is really times pulse 4 of the banner, ain't it? Also grants all attack, defense, and res of 4 to allies in 3 spaces during combat, and recovers 7 HP to those allies after their combat. That's pretty handy to have, like just a drive support buffing armor type that's pretty much always going to be close by since they want to save. We're not giving speed, though. Speed would have been good there. Okay, we have Dragon's Roar 3. We have Attack and Res Scowl 4. We've got Dragon's Scales. Okay, this is another new skill. Or is this the same one that they gave to... Nah. Hold on. I'm just going to backtrack a little because I want to make sure that it's not the same thing. It is the same thing. Okay, both of them have Dragon Scales then. Okay. I thought this one might have been a different one. Alright, and then Attack and Res Twin Far Save. So, yeah, both of them have tier 4 saves, basically. If foe is into range, then trigger save against an ally with 2 spaces. And alright, if foe's range is 2, gets Attack and Res up 4. And then in combat, reduce damage by X% effects that can be triggered only once per combat. By units equipped special, can be triggered up to twice per combat. Excluding the engagement from Ike, and then recover 7 HP when unit deals damage. Yeah. Like, there we go. We just got power crept save skills. Well, what else do they do, man? This is... They still have a harmonic skill as well. This could get real gross real fast. They almost died, too, to Ursula there. That's pretty funny. Taking a lot of damage there, huh, Nagi? Yeah, that's very interesting. They actually took a lot more damage than I would have thought. Huh. Oh, here are the stats, by the way. 49 HP, pretty good. 70 attack. They're getting +6 from Marth's special, so... Actually 64 attack, 17 speed. And then they're getting minus from somewhere. Probably the shrine. It's impossible to say how leveled up this Dark Shrine is. So 43 defense, 46 res. Harmonic skill. Alright, for unit and allies from the same titles as unit, grants attack and res up 6, resonant shields, nullify effective against dragon, and warp bubble. Warp bubble. For 1 turn, nullifies any penalty, recover. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude. You want to talk about duo skills. This is a duo skill right here. Recover 30 HP. You can only use it once, which... I mean, once is probably enough, but... This is the type of one you would want to be reusable, actually. Because only getting Warp Bubble for 1 turn is... I don't know. I mean, it definitely will help, but... Warp Bubble is the kind of thing you want at all times. Still nice to get more options with Warp Bubble, though. Okay, so why was Lethe the demote in slot 2? Why did they, like, mix it up on us out of nowhere? Okay, Yarn is going to be the Tempest Trial. Again, we're getting Yarn as a Tempest Trial. Why couldn't they choose somebody else? Why did it have to be Yarn? Like, couldn't they choose a beast from Tellius, maybe? Could they not have gone with, I don't know, Ranulf? We've never had a Tempest Trial Ranulf before. Or any of the millions of beasts that are not in the game yet. Like Janaf and Ulki and Skramir and so on and so forth. Okay, Lethe, the cat, is also a 4-star, so yeah, she is the demote. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Is this banner a must-pull? I don't know. I think Asker's really good. Obviously, the fodder is really good. Save 4, that's just going to buff all your armored units. But are the units themselves that, like, crazy? I think I might actually like Asker as the best unit on this banner. Believe it or not. I think a lot of what Na and Nagi are doing are... Like, a lot of the good stuff they've got is just out of their passives. So you could probably just build up better armored units than them. And they're certainly not on the same level as the Icy Fiorm we just got, the Duo Fiorm. At least not Nagi. She's not on that level for far saving. Not being a near save is interesting, though, because we don't really have a recent near save. But she had to be green. She's got color disadvantage on Felix. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. I think Asker's actually the best unit here. I might give Asker the win. So that's going to wrap up for this video, guys. This one went on for a long time. Oh my god, 20 minutes for a trailer breakdown? That's... that is text creep if I ever saw it. Spending a lot of time reading here. So that's going to wrap us up, guys. We actually have data mines that should be out at any moment. We're going to get the refines and also the data mines for this banner. So we can see inheritance restrictions and all that. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap us up. Hope y'all enjoyed the Halloween banner this year. And I will see you guys again in probably a couple of minutes when we cover the data mines. Alright, guys. Let me just check the subreddit if the data mines are up. Okay, the data mines are actually here. We have the refines already. So I'm going to have to cut the stream here because now we got to go make the other videos. So thanks to everyone for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Had some fun times tonight. So... salutations. Take care.